Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Mizamani G. It's time to review the latest Christmas horror movie. It is called Violent Night. Now, Violent Night is a 2022 American Christmas action horror film. It was directed by Tommy Wirkola, written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller. Now, the film stars David Harbour, John Leguizamo, Alex Hassel, Alexis Louder, Leah Brady, and Beverly D'Angelo. Now, in this film, when a group of mercenaries attack the estate of a wealthy family, Santa Claus must step up and save the day and Christmas. Go on, Santa, kick some ass. When it comes to horror films, fans of the genre really like the ones that happen during Christmas or set during the Christmas holidays. Whether it's 1984's Gremlins, 2017's Anna and the Apocalypse, or 2019's The Lodge, horror fans really enjoy watching films that take place during this time period. I don't know, maybe it's just the colors, the festivities that happen, and all of a sudden something bad is happening throughout both these films, where we get little monsters attacking everyone. Could be a zombie apocalypse, or could be some weird shit that happens in the middle of nowhere during this time period. We seem to enjoy films at this time. Another premise that happens in these films are the ones where Santa Claus goes around and kills everyone instead of giving away nice presents. What's going on with Santa Claus? Whether it's 1980's Christmas Evil, obviously 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night, and of course this year's Christmas Bloody Christmas, all feature someone dressed as Santa Claus who either maims, tortures, or kills everyone in his path. It's amazing, especially when Silent Night, Deadly Night came out in '84, about all the parents protested the film because they didn't want their kids being scared of Santa Claus. But we still went to go see it because, as horror fans, we love that shit. However, Norwegian film director Tommy Wirkola decided to change that premise by making Santa Claus the hero instead of the villain with his latest entry in this subgenre called Violent Night. I love the title, Violent Night, not Silent Night. So during Christmas Eve, we actually see the real Santa Claus complaining about how ungrateful children have become, and now unaware that he really exists. He's not having a good idea. He spends his time getting drunk. He's pissed off that children don't care about Christmas anymore. It's all been monopolized or materialized, and they really don't believe in him anymore. Now, at the same time, Jason Lightstone is trying to give his daughter Trudy a nice Christmas by spending it with his estranged wife, Linda, at his mother's mansion. Yes, the Lightstones are loaded. Now, while Santa arrives at the estate to deliver presents for the family, we also find out that caterers are really mercenaries led by Mr. Scrooge, and they've come to rob the Lightstones of the $300 million that is locked in the safe. Oh, bad guys, always ruining Christmas. So, can Santa Claus stop Mr. Scrooge and his mercenaries and save the Lightstones and Christmas as well? Well, that's what this film is about. Yeah, I can hear you thinking about Die Hard right now. One of the things I really liked about this movie is that they're showing Santa Claus, and he's not a jolly old soul. He's drunk, he's obnoxious, and like I stated earlier, he's disappointed that the modern world has forgotten the true meaning of Christmas. They don't care about each other, it's all materialistic. Nice little hidden message in there about what most people feel about what Christmas has become. There's no real true meaning. Everyone seems to have forgotten the true meaning of Christmas. And it's the same thing with the Firestones, as James's sister, her husband, and their bratty ass son, or I should say her influencer bratty ass son, are all playing suck up to Gertrude, the foul-mouthed matriarch of the family. Yeah, they're all sucking up to her because they didn't want to get cut out of the will, and they all are trying their best to cater to her needs, thinking that if they suck up to her, that she'll give them what they want. Another thing I like about the film is the interactions we see between Trudy and Sandy, as she's really the only one that believes him, even when he's kicking the mercenary's ass and throwing F-bombs. Now, since it's being an action film, we get some decent action scenes throughout the film. There's especially one point during the film where we see Santa go John Wick on several mercenaries. Now, Violent Night does earn its title as Tommy and the filmmakers do not hold back on the violence, and we see bodies explode, heads decapitated, people stabbed, and Santa going around clubbing mercenaries with a sledgehammer. So I just want to warn you, this is not for little kids again. Just like we did with 1984 Silent Night, Deadly Night. Violent Night is not for children. I'm pretty sure everyone's asking while this film is going on, wait a minute, how did Santa become such a badass? I mean, he's really kicking the shit out of these people. Well, the answer to that question is we see a couple flashbacks showing who Santa was before he became Santa. I won't reveal what that is, but it does kind of make sense. Speaking of Santa, David Harbour is excellent as Saint Nick, a man who, despite his gruffness and violent nature, does enjoy his job and goes out of his way protecting Trudy. I thought he did a very good job. Definitely an improvement over that disaster that was Hellboy. The rest of the cast does their roles very well, as John Leguizamo is a perfect foil to Santa Claus. If you really want to take that to the level, if we want to compare this to Die Hard, it's like how Alan Rickman was to Bruce Willis. They was a perfect foil to each other, and we see that same display with John Leguizamo. He's a perfect foil to David Harbour's role as Santa. There is some nice chemistry that we see between Alex Hassel and Alexis Louder, who played Trudy's Planet parents. I thought they were okay. And I love seeing Beverly D'Angelo having fun as Gertrude, a mother who you don't want to get on her bad side. And she obviously was having fun with all the F-bombs and every other curse word she's throwing in this film right here. No, I have to give Tommy, along with writers Pat Casey and Josh Miller, credit for coming up with a different type of Christmas thriller film that combines elements of Die Hard and Silent Night, with Santa being a good guy instead of the villain. I thought they did a really good job of that. Yeah, so I'm going to give Violent Night 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. I was giving it 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. Really had a nice time with it. Like I said before, there are some little low parts in the film, but everything else is fine. We got some good action scenes. Like I said, David Harbour is fine as Santa Claus. The acting is pretty good. It's what you expect from a film like this. Like I said, John Leguizamo, he's great as the main villain right there. Got some nice practical effects, everything going on, and I really did enjoy this film. So that's it. So 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins for a Violent Night. So there you have it, guys. That's my video for today. If you did enjoy it, if you did, please give me a thumbs up, like, and share, because it really does help out with the algorithm here. If you have seen Violent Night, tell me what you thought about the film in the comment section below. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscriber button, ring that notification bell. That way, you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as a Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. And also, I'll say this again, everyone. Please have a safe and happy Christmas, and I'll see you in my next video.